Here we go.
Boy Reviews.
All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here, and I'm giving you my very short, very quick, right out of the theater reaction to The Legend of Maula Jatt. This is my very first Pakistani film that I've ever seen in its entirety, and there's a lot of hype for this film. Already to this day, it is the highest grossing Pakistani film, according to what Google is telling me, of all time, which is awesome. It is a adaptation of the 1979 cult classic Maula Jatt. This is starring Varun Kumar and so many other fantastic supporting cast characters. This is a film that looked very, very promising from the trailer. It looked action-packed. It looked emotional. It looked like it was well made, very, very crisp looking, very, very nice looking. So I was super excited when finally, today was the first day it was available in my area. It'll be at one theater here for 5 days. I went to the very first showing. That's how excited I was for it. And I was not disappointed. Now, full disclosure, we'll be getting to this more in my full spoiler review that I'll be dropping later on, either tonight or tomorrow, but there was an unfortunate glitch where I got the majority of the film, but I did not get the entire film. But luckily, what I got was all of the best parts according to the plot that I read online afterwards to see what parts I missed. I missed the emotional building part, so I will leave that part out of my thoughts. But my initial reaction was, this was a fantastic film for a movie that was made for about $2 million US or less. I mean, you got to be kidding me with the quality of film we got, because this film was quality. It had maybe not the greatest soundtrack, but again, I didn't get to see the entire thing in its entirety because of the glitch. But the music that was involved, the score, was definitely impactful and definitely very helpful in the movie in creating mood and tone and emotion and all of that. You had a story that was very easy to follow, but it was layered to it. It wasn't a simple story. You had good versus evil. You had fantastic acting. You had great performances. You had great female performances, great male performances. You had these characters that they kind of all had their time to shine, the main characters. You had the set pieces that looked like you were in a village from a long time ago. You had great characters that you're rooting for. Varun Kumar is Maula Jatt. He is the man, the myth, the legend in this film. It's crazy to think that I think he started off as a singer, right? And then moved into film. He really has that presence, and he really captivates it. The actor that played Nori, also our main bad guy, did a fantastic job. I like what they did with his character and his motivation for what he's doing and why he's fighting Maula Jatt. You had a whole lot of emotional weight with what's going on with Maula Jatt's story, his past, what's currently happening. You had the love interest in there, which wasn't too much of a sappy thing, but it was there to add that extra weight. This and the action of this film, oh my goodness gracious, the action was insane. This is the film that you go in, if you haven't seen it yet, you go in your first time, there's going to be twists and turns you're not going to expect. It reminded me of like Walking Dead, where you just do not know who's going to survive or who's not going to survive, and when they're going to meet their demise, because in this film, people die, for crying out loud. You had fantastic action, great choreography, very, very superb in many, many ways. The only problem that I would have is there wasn't a lot of story buildup on the characters, but then I found out after it was over, because it seemed to end shorter than it was advertised as, that we missed certain sequences. No action sequences, no big scenes that weren't like referenced to in the film, but definitely emotional weight, background especially. We basically lost the first 10-15 minutes easy in the film, and that creates a lot of this or that. So I'm watching it, trying to read to see what I missed to get at least the gist. So, very, very well-made film. If you've never seen a Pakistani film, go check out this film, The Legend of Maula Jatt, wherever it is in your area. It seems to begin a bigger, widespread release, at least here in the States. Check it out when you get a chance. You are not going to be disappointed. It's so easy to follow along. All you have to do is get used to reading the subtitles. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you think. Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And please be patient. In just a little while, hopefully the same day, I'll give you my full-on spoiler review, or it will be tomorrow. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this. Let me know what you thought about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, adios.